So you see these eppilators, they are so old. They still work though, of course, I use them every day, but they're like yellow. They're not supposed to be yellow, they're supposed to be white. I don't have an example of white, but I guess, you know, the cord here. Let me just get in closer. As you can see, the cord here is white, and the body of the unit is yellow. Now, this yellow used to be this white, but because it's so old, like 15 years old, it's yellow now. So like I said, they still run, you know, I can turn them on, but I have to put them off the bed to show you, because on the bed, I put hair on my bed, so as you can see, it runs strong. It runs very strong still, so, you know, despite the age of like 15 years old, as you can see, there's heaps of wear on this. Heaps of fading. Even the gold-plated tips look more like metal. There's heaps of used wear on this, but it still works, I would say. So you might ask, why keep them? Why keep them for so long? You know, after a couple of years, you should throw them away. And I think even some brands of this particular Eppilator aren't actually sold anymore, so I think it's this one. It's not widely sold. Look, it has a, oh no, that's a thing. Yeah, it's not widely sold, and I'm not sure if you can buy it anymore. And if you can buy it, it's probably on eBay for something like really expensive. Especially if it's coming from a foreign country. So we have to pay like $50 extra for the shipping. So, but they are old. And you might ask, why not throw them away? You know, surely you can buy new ones. Now, true enough, I have bought new ones for since, but I only use them for certain areas. But these ones, I don't know, I don't need to change them, is the simple answer. I mean, why would you change something that doesn't need to be changed at all? So this kind of proves that these units can last for years. I think when we first bought them, they had lifetime warranties. Or maybe lifetime guarantee, but I might be getting confused with something else. Because I also think that they may have come with up to 5 or 10 years warranty, but they are lasting a long time, and I still use them, and they still work. I have smooth skin in various areas because I still use them, so that it's just luck that, you know, these types of things are really long lasting. And I don't have a problem with things lasting for a long time. It's just that, you know, it gets a little bit old and a little bit tarnished, but I'm sure these units could last for years yet. I take fairly good care of them. I don't actually wash the headset often, but I wash them often enough. I sanitize them every now and again. But, you know, they're on a safe spot. And sometimes when I have the spare room, I'll put them on other spots to keep them safe from damage. But they're actually really good. I mean, who keeps a shaver for longer than a week or a month? You know, and these last like over 15 years, you know? And I'm like going, well, this is what you want. You know, you want something that lasts that long. Because no shaver will ever last 15 years. The only downside to eppilators is that they take a really long time to use. People often remark that they shave within 5 minutes, and it's a clean shave, a good shave, everything's shaven. Whereas an eppilator might take 1 to 2 hours to complete a shave. And then, even then, it might not be perfect because I don't always pick up every single bit of hair. They just pick up a majority of hair. So they are a bit of a time waster. They can be a pro or minus depending on your time schedules. But they do not thicken hair like a shaver. They keep hair soft and small, and they're good. For someone like me who has difficult hair, I was never comfortable using a razor. So I started using eppilators right away. I was given one because some people are scared of eppilators. And so when I was like scoping out the new gadgets, I was actually given one for free to try. And it wasn't this kind of eppilator, it was a coil eppilator. This kind of eppilator came later on. But when it did hit the market, I was like, I want that one, you know. It's supposed to be really good, and I haven't like looked back since. But I do go beyond the M-Choi brand. I also go to Braun brand and other brands as well, you know. But these two I use on my body, and the other brand I use on something else, you know. So, but they're really good. They haven't thickened my hair; they kept it thin. And for me, I love it, you know. I don't have to worry about when I shave, because when I first started shaving, I was doing like my underarms, and I was doing it with a razor, and the hair was getting thick. It was growing back more often. I'd shave it in the afternoon, and a few hours later I'd have hair in growing back, or I hadn't, and stuff. So, you know, my hair was growing back quicker and quicker, and I'm like, I can't, you know, do my whole body using a razor because I only do my underarms, and you know, it's getting difficult to control my hair regrowth, you know, and it's becoming obvious that, you know, I'm going to have a difficult time if I continue using the razor, because it's just making my hair grow back faster and faster, right? And so I knew this from the start, and so as soon as I found out there were such things as eppilators, you know, before I used the epilator, I was using like hair mitts and things that can remove the hair without shaving. But ever since I found out there was an epilator, I've been using an epilator, and for me it's really good, because I would have a total hair problem if I didn't use them, you know. Now, I haven't actually tried laser therapy or laser machines that will stop hair regrowing. I probably want to sometime in the future. So I can't compare things like laser guns and laser treatments against the epilator, because I have no idea what that's about. I haven't actually tried it yet, and I'm not sure when I will. But in the future I may, but I can't compare it right now. So as far as I'm concerned, these epilator machines have been like the best razor kind of machine, hair removal machine that I've ever used, you know. And I'm not saying that they're the best thing in the world, but it's the best thing that I've ever used for my body and my hair. And I think they're just great.